Hey, welcome to Put It On the Podcast. I'm Andrew,
I'm Elizabeth.
and this is week 10.
Yeah, week 10. And we're in a really echoey room right now. So if we sound a little weird, that's why.
It probably won't be as bad as the time we recorded on the roof.
Yeah, that was bad.
Episode 3, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was
On
episode
the roof.
We also are staring at ourselves in a mirror right now. So making weird faces
There's
too.
like this big mirror in front of us where we're recording in like the dressing room by the stage.
Like swore behind swore.
And swore.
Yeah.
So
We're really creative with where we record these things. So I wanted to record on the catwalk, but maybe not such a
don't
great
want to
idea.
fall off the catwalk.
Yeah, probably should do that. So, anyways, it's been a great week. We took a week off last week because it was Thanksgiving, which was super fun. And this week we're back with our 10th episode, which is so great. We're in the double digits now.
Double digits.
Heyo! So, let's see. This week we have our accountability corner. We're back in the corner, and I'm keeping myself accountable. And I wrote a blog inspired by your own Andrew Wilson.
Look
Thank
at
you,
that.
folks. He inspired me to write a blog because he told me about this quote by Matthew Henry, which says, if you want to be a lion in God's cause, you have to be a lamb in your own. And so that really inspired me. And so we talked about that when I got back into Clinton after Thanksgiving break. And so then I wrote a blog, and it's partially inspired by Andrew Wilson, partially inspired by Lorelai Gilmore, because she inspires a lot of things in
We're
my
on the
life.
same level.
Let's be honest, me and Lorelai. So, anyways, but she basically admitted to the fact that she thinks she's Wonder Woman about 99% of the time, and that's kind of how I am. I think I'm awesome and invincible, and then I'm like, I'm not invincible. I'm not a lion on my own. I have to be a lamb first, and the Lord makes me a lion. So that's what the blog's about.
So check out the blog. I actually read this one. It
Yeah, I'm
was
so proud of you. You read the blog.
It was good. So
Aw.
I enjoy it.
I'm flattered.
It's got the stamp.
Good, the stamp. Great. Well, did you do anything cool over?
Well, here's a follow-up for
Oh.
me, still in the accountability corner.
Oh, yes, we are. Still in the corner.
John, my little brother, he won Del Monte's Instagram contest. Remember when he got the banana costume?
Banana costume. Del Monte's a banana brand.
Right.
Correct.
So they are. And now they sent him a Del Monte Fruit Company tailgate chair. It has like a little
Wow.
koozie and a cup holder and like a bottle opener on it. So
Nice.
he's ready to tailgate.
Go, John.
So look at that.
Hey, John. Shout out to John.
Shout out to John Wilson.
Yeah.
At JWill22.
Yeah, living on the edge, wearing banana suits to class, getting tailgate chairs. Ooh, speaking of like wearing things, I'm wearing my favorite shirt right now, and the world needs to know about it. So on Fridays, I volunteer at the Four Seas, which is a thrift store. So a few weeks ago, I got this shirt. It's kind of like a teal aqua color, and it's like covered like 360 degrees all the way around of like old cars and like old gas stations maybe. So, and I'm wearing it right now. And I decided today, I was like, I'm gonna wear this shirt on Fridays, and it's gonna make me feel awesome.
I think you've worn it like the past 2 or 3 Fridays anyway.
I have. I remember the first day I got it, I came back and put it on and showed you, and I was like, so happy about it.
It's a shirt.
It's a shirt. He doesn't like it, and no one else really likes it but me, so it's kind of one of my own things.
Liz really likes it, but it's
I really like it.
for everybody else. It's just kind of like
Everyone's like, what are you wearing? There's cars on your shirt. And I'm like, it's awesome. Anyways, we've kind of talked about cars for too long.
it's all right. I think I'm into camouflage like that.
Ooh, okay.
Like Carly Mays has these camouflage skinny jeans.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm just wowed by them.
Wow.
And I really want to get some like camouflage skinny jeans now because Carly Mays has some.
I didn't know you were into camouflage.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have a lot of it because we didn't grow up hunting.
Yeah, I was going to say, do
But
you have hunting clothes or not?
no, not
Oh,
really.
okay.
I have like a vest.
Uh-huh.
I just have it's like a bunch of pockets on the front, so I'll wear that sometimes. If I'm like wearing shorts without pockets,
Mm-hmm.
I'll wear a vest so I can have pockets,
Nice.
and that's camouflage. But other than that, I have like maybe one camo shirt that I took from Cole, and that's
Cool.
about it. Anyway, I think camo's cool. It may not be, but I'm gonna wear it.
It's okay. We each have our things that we think are cool. You think camo's cool? I think my shirt with cars on it is cool. So there's that.
Yeah. Well, how was the break?
Break was awesome. It was really chill. I mean, one of these days, I think I told you I took like 5 naps one day. So that was awesome.
That's incredible. Shout out for 5 naps.
Shout
I've only
out.
taken 5 naps one time in my life.
It was awesome.
It was a great day.
Good.
So I imagine your day was great as well.
Yeah, it was so great. It was one of those like I like woke up and like took a nap and then woke up and took a nap. Just basically slept all day and all night that day. But it was good. It was good. Sometimes you need those days. But okay, so we had a really fun time. My family all came in. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger brother, and we're all in college or out of college, and so we never really are all back and rested at the same time. So, anyways, but one day we went to a Christmas tree farm because it's a tradition in our family to cut down a real tree, and we love to go to Christmas tree farms. So we went to a Christmas tree farm outside of Monroe, and this Christmas tree farm is like an amusement park. Christmas
They have
tree
roller
farm.
coasters?
No, not like that kind of amusement park. It's like an amusement park for like 5-year-olds, but we still think it's really fun. So they have these dirtbag things that you can like pedal and like go around this track, and then they have this giant blob-looking thing. So like half of it is under the ground, and half of it's like this giant pillow above ground, and you can just like bounce on it. It's like a big trampoline in the shape of a pillow attached to the dirt. So anyway, so you just like bounce around on that, and they have like a whole shed filled with hay, and you can like swing on the rope swing and like fall into the hay, and it's like so awesome. And they have a petting zoo with goats and chickens, and they have all these tire swings and like big swings and slides, and like it's awesome.
Okay,
And then
it's an amusement park. I want to go.
it's legit. And so like little kids there's all little kids there, and like us and my brothers are like 25 or so. But anyways, and they have these little like train rides that they take you around the Christmas tree farm, and then they have tractors with hay rides, but then they also have tractors for like how to like pulling your tree back to the front. And so anyway, so you just like walk around, you pick out your tree, and you like play all the fun games and stuff, and then they cut your tree down for you, and they do it all for you.
Did you get a good tree?
Yes. Okay. Part 2 of the story. We just went to find our tree and like tag our tree, but we left it attached to the stump. We didn't like cut it down yet because we don't cut our tree down until like 2 weeks before Christmas because Mom likes to leave it up to like
Oh yeah,
Valentine's
you
Day.
like to leave it up so it stays alive.
Yeah, we like to leave it up so it's still alive on Christmas, and we don't take it down until like end of January. So there's insight into our family tradition. I didn't think that was weird for a while until people were like, "What? You leave it up that long?"
Yeah,
I
ours
don't think
was
we can be friends.
we have a fake one. I mean, it's real, but it's artificial.
Wait.
It's not a.
No,
It didn't
it's
grow.
not real.
It's real. It's like an actual thing in our living room.
Okay.
Not imaginary.
Gotcha.
What if you had a hologram Christmas tree? That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be sad.
Paige's family last year had like a silver Christmas tree, and they projected colored lights onto it.
Oh,
It was
interesting.
really cool. I
Whoa.
think it's like an 80s thing.
That's cool.
But anyway,
Yeah, so we picked out our Christmas tree and we partied in the process, and our family was there. That's what I did. That was like the highlight of my break.
we just kind of chilled at the house
You
and
and
watched
Jay
football.
Will.
Me and old John. So our highlight wasn't actually that great, but one day I had this daydream, and like sometimes in my mind I just go this place and
Go to this place.
where there's just like unlimited creation, and you can just make anything. So there's like this blank black canvas in my mind, and I just like popped a Big Mac onto it one day, and so you see the sesame seeds and the Big Mac's there, and then I imagine Rotel like falling from like the black above
Yeah.
onto the burger.
Your 2 favorite things.
Yeah, Big Mac's,
Rotel
Rotel.
and Big Mac.
It's just great. So I called John immediately, and I said, "John, what are you doing over Thanksgiving break?" He said, "Probably sitting on the couch and watching football." And I said, "Hey, me too. But let's try to get a Big Mac and put Rotel on it." He said, "Absolutely."
It sounds good. Like, it sounds like a heart attack, but it sounds good.
Well, it tastes exactly what it sounds like.
It kind of sounds like I would throw up after it.
Yeah, we didn't throw up.
Okay, good.
So we get the Big Macs, we pour the Rotel on them, and then it just wasn't anything special.
Man.
Like I was just sitting there, I was kind of eating it. John killed his in like 2 or 3 minutes. It took me like 3 or 4, and I was like, man, I'm kind of going slow, and this was my dream. Like, what's going on here?
Man.
We had to eat it with a fork.
Oh. So it kind of like let you down a little bit.
Kind of let me
Kind
down.
of disappointing.
But you know what? I had a goal, I had a dream,
Yeah.
and I went for it. So
Yes, you tried it
mission
out.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
We tried.
That's okay. I kind of want to do like weird things with my brothers over Christmas break, like make weird videos where we say for Narnia and then like run across the front yard screaming. But
Yeah. You can do that, and
yeah,
it might be exactly what it sounds like.
it might be. That is so true. I think it will be, but that's okay. We might as well just try it. So yeah, so Thanksgiving break was good.
It was good.
This week, you went to some games.
Yeah, Actually, I've been going to the MC basketball games.
Yeah.
We're 2-1 right now, so go Choctaws.
Go Choctaws.
Scalp them Chocks. They play again tomorrow at 4.
Okay.
If you listen to this before the game, you
Okay.
can still go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give a little shout out to the
Shout
Choctaw
out to the
basketball team.
Seriously, I mean they're great, and you know a guy on the team, right?
Right.
As you know.
Well, David Fisher, he's redshirting this year.
Okay, gotcha.
Everybody calls him Fish.
Fish.
But then I go to church at FBJ,
Mhm.
and a bunch of the guys from the team go there. So like Jay and Jared Case, the brothers from Brookhaven,
Okay.
They
I don't
go
know any of
there.
them, but that's cool. I believe it.
Rainer Frederick and
Cool.
Sweet Tea, Trent Wilkes, and Jesse Pierce all go.
So many people.
So,
So you know a lot of the basketball team.
right.
Okay, great.
So it's fun to go watch them. I mean, and they'll throw down Jay will like shoot a bunch of 3-pointers and he's good. And then the other day, I think Jared and Jay threw an alley oop to somebody. It was just incredible. So it's like electric atmosphere.
Oh, so fun.
We won the first 2 games and we lost last night, but
Hey, that's so fun.
Yeah.
You're pumped about these basketball games, though. Like,
I'm freaking
he
pumped.
comes to work and he's like, "There's a basketball game today," and he's like so pumped about it, and then he leaves like pumped to go.
That's
That's
it was
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
But
You been playing any sports yourself lately?
yeah, I've been playing indoor soccer with Charlotte, and so they had an intramural tournament this week,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually had to leave the MC basketball game to go watch Charlotte last night and then come back.
Did you play for Charlotte last night?
No, I just watched.
Okay, gotcha.
My team's out of the tournament.
Oh, no.
We were horrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But we had a ton of fun playing.
Good.
So the idea was just like create a team
Mm-hmm.
and go for it. And so it's a bunch of people who hadn't really ever played soccer before, but we had fun.
So there were 2 teams for
Right.
Charlotte.
Charlotte Sports, which was my team,
Okay.
and we were Slaw. And then Charlotte Don't Like, which was the good team.
Charlotte don't like. Where did that come from?
From the Chief Keef song.
Okay, cool. I have no idea.
It's fun.
Good.
Probably not the cleanest song, but Chief
Okay.
Keef did it, and then Kanye West did a remix of it,
Okay.
and so it kind of got a little bigger with the Kanye version. But
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous song. So anyway, Charlotte Don't Like. They played a little further in the tournament.
Yeah.
But I think Civitan won, and so they were really good.
Good.
So shout out
They
to
won
Civitan
overall?
for winning the tournament.
Good.
And beating the ex-soccer players is who we had to play first.
Ooh, wow. Bummer.
And so they were just
But they were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were shooting the lights out on us. They won 9-0, and we were like, man, we had a fun time fouling you a lot.
Hey, we had fun running around out here. That's fun. I played soccer once. I was 5. And the coach called me out for picking grass while I was supposed to be goalie. And he's like, "Hey, you gonna eat that grass?" And I was like, "What?" So yeah, I played soccer when I was 5.
So the question is,
Yeah.
did you eat the grass?
No, I did not eat the grass. I think I thought about it. I sniffed it a little bit. But I didn't eat it. I don't think I did. I can't really remember though. I was 5.
You should have eaten it. I mean, Les Miles eats grass. You're an
He does
LSU
eat
fan.
grass. I am an LSU fan, yes.
It was born to happen.
It was. So, yeah, it's in my veins. Anyways, but this week I didn't get to make it to any indoor games because I was at Lighting of the Quad,
Ooh.
which was fun. So that was this Tuesday night. That's like an MC tradition where we put a bunch of lights, our cab puts up a bunch of lights around the quad, and then they light them all up on this night. And then this year's theme was Candyland Christmas, and so there was just like giant candy canes and gingerbread houses everywhere. And so it was super fun. So I took all the girls that live in my house together because we rarely all 6 hang out. So we all 6 went to Lighting the Quad. We brought our dog on a leash, and so that was cool. It was like Hattie's like debutante presenting ceremony. She was like really brought her to the quad and like, "Hello, civilized world of MC. Here's our dog. She's a thing." And so everyone like petted Hattie and met Hattie, and we met this other giant dog that was like the most beautiful dog I've ever seen. And so Hattie and her became friends for like 30 seconds. And so it was good. We looked at the gingerbread houses, we ate some candy, had some hot chocolate, took a picture by the giant Christmas tree, and then we were going to go get a Christmas tree ourselves afterwards, but ended up not. But we were going to, and we still plan on it. We're going to get a Christmas tree soon.
Mary McRae and I saw a huge Christmas tree in Memphis.
Oh, did you?
When we went to Memphis for formal or whatever, we just started walking around, and Mary was like, "I want to go on an adventure." And I was like, "Tell you what, walking around Memphis is kind of an adventure." So we did, and we went down Beale Street and looked at all the people. And then near the Grizzly Stadium,
I think I saw the same
there
tree
was
you're
a
talking
huge
about.
tree. And she's
Yes.
like, "This is my adventure. I
Wow.
found a Christmas tree."
Yeah.
So
We,
took a picture of it.
we drove around Beale Street in that stadium, and I think we saw the same tree, and we were like in awe.
It was huge.
Beautiful.
There's a picture on my Facebook tagged with Mary McRae of a big Christmas tree. So
Yeah.
check it out if you want to.
Yeah, we both went to Formal 2 weeks ago. That's another
That was
update.
fun.
That was
and
fun.
they
We both
had
went to Memphis.
cheesecake.
You ate cheesecake?
I ate 2 pieces of cheesecake.
Oh yeah, they had cheesecake
At formal.
at Formal. They had cheesecake, and we were pumped. We love cheesecake. You had 2 pieces?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you.
I love cheesecake. There was a time last semester where I ate like 14 pieces of cheesecake in like 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
No shame.
No shame. That's
It
a
was
lot of cheesecake. Sometimes you just gotta eat a lot of cheesecake, and it's good.
And I did.
Good. I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
What was that thing we did yesterday? It was like,
The thing, okay, Andrew and I are in the same journalism class, and so yesterday we got to get out of class early-ish because he gave us this thing called a Go Get It assignment where we had to go interview a complete stranger about their Thanksgiving or Christmas break. And so we both interviewed like really interesting people. So you went to Kroger, obviously, because
right. I was in heavy opposition of this. Because Brett and I were like, these people are just trying to have a normal day, and then we're going to come and ask them a question about Thanksgiving.
They don't want to talk
what if
about
they don't want to talk about it?
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
But we did. So I went to Kroger and interviewed this guy who looked like Rick Ross, and I was like, "This is my dude."
Yeah.
And big dude. He even had on the shades like Rick Ross was.
Did he have the beard and everything?
He didn't really have the beard.
Oh.
He kind of looked like him. But I said, "Hey man, what's your name?" And he said, "Everybody call me Big Truck."
Wow, that's great.
I said, "All right. Well, what's like your birth given name?" And he's like, "James Johnson." But,
James Johnson.
so I called him Big Truck because that was way cooler. Who'd you interview?
I interviewed this guy who works at the antique store on the brick streets, and so I just kind of like wandered in there because I knew no one's ever like the antique store is never packed. It's not like you're like, wow, crazy busy day at the antique store. Like,
I'm trying to get some antiques, but there's so many people in here.
Yeah, it's never.
What do I do? Everybody's in line to buy antiques. It's Black Friday.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. So I walked in, and the dude who works there, he's just like chilling behind the counter. And I told Andrew this the other day that I have this like weird appreciation and love for like socially awkward people. And so I walk in, I can tell like this guy is just like painfully awkward, and I was like, yes, this is it. So I walk up and I'm like asking him like if I can like do this thing, and he was like, I don't know, like I think you got the wrong guy. And I was like, I did not get the wrong guy. And so he's like going on about like how he's weird and how he has weird traditions, and I'm like, dude, now you have to tell me. And so we're just like talking, and he's from South Louisiana, and he and his family spend Thanksgiving on this island in the bayou every year, and they can only get there by fishing boat. And so they pack up all their food in ice chests and like get in like 23-foot long fishing boats and just like head out to their camp, and they deer hunt and they fish. And this land has been in their family for like generations because like a Norwegian lighthouse keeper adopted his great grandmother on his mom's side, and like she kept the land in the family. It's just a really cool story. And he was like, he loved his family history and traditions. He was like, the land is like history to us. I was like, oh my god,
That's so cool. And you have to get there by a boat.
You have to get there by boat. Like you could not get there by car.
That's pretty Louisiana.
It is. It's like classic Louisiana. And he was like, my dad's like a true Cajun. He cooks the gumbo, and they have fried turkey on Thanksgiving Day and all this fun stuff. So it was really interesting. I was like, dude, you're cool.
I'm glad you enjoyed your Go Get It assignment.
I enjoyed it.
I think I ended up like kind of liking it, but I still kind of felt bad for.
Yeah.
Because Big Truck's sitting there trying to have lunch, and then I'm just like, hey man, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Well, good.
All right.
We had fun weeks.
We did have a fun week.
Yeah, it was a good week. And then finals are coming up, so it's almost Christmas.
Bum, bum,
I'm excited. I love Christmas. But now we're headed into that thing.
The blind question segment.
Yes, the blind
We need
question
music
segment.
for that.
We need
What is
music.
like,
Build the suspense.
or like a,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, some kind of like blind question segment music. It's
Yeah,
the
we should
blind
work on
question
that.
segment.
Oh yeah, you can work on that. You work on that. We'll see what you come up with. That's great.
Next time, we'll see.
Next time. Okay, you go first.
Here we go. If your name had to be a geographic location, what would it be? Like a state name, or like a country name, or like
So if my
a
name
place?
had to be like a name of something geographically located.
Right, like a place. You have to trade names with a place.
I have to trade names of the place. I feel like there's pretty names in Canada. Oh, I just thought of something. Okay, have you ever seen Anne of Green Gables?
No.
Okay, well, she lives in a Canadian community on Prince Edward Island called Avonlea. I think Avonlea is really pretty, so I would call it Avonlea. And also, I just love that movie. It's a great movie. And Avonlea's pretty.
It's a good name.
It's a good name.
Avonlea.
I could get away with that being a real name.
I didn't really think about this.
Yeah, you didn't
when
think
I
this
wrote
one
the
through, and
question.
now you're panicking.
Yeah, 'cause
Ha!
now I'm stuck with like Ohio as my name.
I win! Woo-ha!
Ohio.
Okay, Ohio. I win. Avonlea's cooler. Mine's real flower.
I don't want Ohio.
Okay, you want to keep thinking?
I'm gonna think of something different. I'm trying to think of like European countries that might work.
Like,
Like Amsterdam.
oh, that's cool.
That's not a country, that's a city, right?
That's a city. Yes.
Holland is where
The Netherlands. We call you Netherland.
Netherlands.
Ooh, I kind of like that, Netherland.
What about,
It's either that
what
or
about
Norway.
Algeria?
No, I don't like
That's in
Algeria.
Africa. Okay, and everybody would call me Al.
Okay, Al. Okay, we can do that. Algeria.
Right. I would be Algeria, and everybody would call me Al.
Al. And that'd be Avonlea, and you can call me Avonlea.
Avonlea.
Okay.
This is the weirdest blind question.
That is a weird
I've ever come up
question.
with.
Yeah, that was super weird. Okay, so now for my question, not as weird, but fun and creative. If you had to inhale one smell for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Ooh. Is this going to affect my tasting of things?
I don't think so.
Well, like,
I'm just gonna say yes, it technically would, but let's pretend like we
Okay,
live
if
in a
it
world
doesn't.
that we can create ourselves.
I'm leaning towards the smell of gasoline, like at a gas station.
Okay.
Either that or like a campfire.
Mhm.
I just really like it when you pull up to a gas station and you smell the gas.
I
and
do
it's like,
favorite the smell of gasoline.
this is awesome.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and go with gasoline.
Gasoline. Wow, that's awesome. I don't know if I could do gasoline the rest of my life, but I do like that smell. It's kind of comforting. I like how you went for the campfire thing, but you didn't choose it because that was what I was going to choose. I'm torn between like fresh bread and coffee and campfire. But what? But I think I'm gonna go with campfire because I love campfire. Like I immediately get put in a happy mood. And I'm like walking outside and I smell smoke or campfire. It's wonderful.
There you go. You be fire, I'll be gasoline.
Wow, we should not go together.
Yeah, don't
That would be so bad.
boom.
Boom, explosion.
All
We
right.
make an explosion.
Make an explosion.
Bam. All right, that was good.
That was good.
Go team.
Episode 10.
Episode
Put it
10.
on the podcast.
Put it in the books, you guys. We made 10
An
episodes.
explosion.
Boom.
See you next time.